Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking the word. I am spending time up here in McNopie and doing some bike riding while I'm up here and spending time with the family, a little getaway here. And today I wanted to conclude our little series, which is only three episodes long, on having a good 2022. And it's actually called Starting 2022 on the Right Foot. Okay? So we talked about the first episode of the importance of Bible reading. The second episode, we talked about prayer. And then the third episode today, I want to talk about giving and serving. Okay? And so when I talk about giving and serving, you can give financially to the church, and you can, give financially to other ministries, but also taking time to spend serving. Okay, look for ways to serve. And so today, the scripture is taken from 2 Timothy 3:10, verse 10, all the way through chapter 4, verse 8. But today I wanted to focus just on chapter 4, verses 6 through 8. Okay? And it says this, "For I'm already being poured out like a drink offering, and the time of my departure is near. I have fought the good fight, I have finished the race, I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award me on that day. And not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearing." Okay? So when I'm talking about giving and serving, that doesn't give you salvation. Don't twist that up to make me say that kind of goofy stuff. It's not based on that, but it's based on my giving and serving is based on my love for the Lord. Okay, and it's an outlet. So that behind me, is a pond, and it's a stagnant pond. It's stagnant because there's water flowing into it, but nothing is flowing out of it. So the pond is all green and nasty because there's no outlet for it. And as we talked about Bible reading already, and we talked about prayer. As you have that outlet, or you have that input in your life, you need to have an outlet to release that out and to share it with others. Okay. And so that has to happen. Otherwise, you become like the stagnant pond, which doesn't have an outlet. In the nation of Israel, the Dead Sea is like that. Okay, the Dead Sea is full of all kinds of minerals, and salt being one of the major ones. And so nothing can live there because it's so loaded with that stuff. All that stuff is flowing in, but nothing is flowing out because it has no outlet. So look for ways you can have an outlet. And a good portion of it is just giving some of your money away. Some of the stuff that we have here in the United States, we don't need all that stuff. It's good to give it away. And I'm not talking about getting rid of your garbage. Like, oh, I was going to take this to the dump or give it to this guy. What should I do? No, it's like give God your best, okay? But then also look for ways you can serve. There's tons of ways that you can serve. Just look around and look for ways that you can serve this year. It might be in your church. There's like all kinds of ministries and things that need to be done in the church for the church to run well. So look for ways to do that. And if it's not in your church that you can do this, look for another church. Not that you have to go to that other church, but look for a church that's in need of some of those things. So I serve at a smaller church where they don't have all the people and resources to do some of those things. So we look for ways that we can help that small church like that. So maybe help out at another church doing those things. And it might be doing things that are like you would call parachurch organizations. They're Christian organizations, but they're not from the church necessarily, but they're supporting Christian ministry. So all kinds of things like that, that you can do. And then there's gifts listed that you might be gifted at. Maybe the gift of hospitality. There's one gift just like the gift of cooking. And you're like, cooking? How is that going to help people? Well, let me tell you, it helps out like foster parents like us, that there's times that we, churches get together and they cook up meals, and then they're called freezer meals, and they set them aside, and those meals we can put in our freezer. And then there comes a day where it's just chaotic. You've gone to court or whatever, and you had visits or something like that. It's a chaotic day, and you're like, oh, what am I going to make for food tonight? Well, you just have that meal in the freezer ready to go, and you do that. And it's because somebody that's had some time on their hands and is gifted at that can do that. So all kinds of things that you can do to give and serve. So I challenge you this year, look for a way that you can give and serve. Look for one way, if not more. There's many things that we can do and give. So look for a way you can do that this year to help out in God's kingdom. All right, thanks for watching. I'm just a regular dude walking in the Word. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue. We're jumping back into Genesis. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.